Charvarius Ward, also on the injury report, concussion from last game, questionable. The game was a Thursday nighter, so it's been more than a week. And when asked where Charvarius Ward is in the concussion protocol, Kyle Shanahan said at the end stages of it. So of the two questionable guys that really most impact the Niners, Jordan Mason with the hamstring injury and Charvarius Ward with the concussion, if I had to guess, I would say that Charvarius Ward has a better chance of playing simply because it will have been about nine days since his concussion. And I think that's, if he's passed all the tests, that's probably a prudent amount of time for him to sit out before coming back. No one will accuse the Niners of rushing him back. And if he's healthy and wants to play, then he's, allowed to play. Also, he practiced all week. So I'm thinking Charvarius Ward probably will play in this game, which is important because Washington has two good wide receivers, including Terry McLaurin, who is really good. And he could be on the Niners right now, but the Niners drafted Jalen Hurd, not Hurts, Hurd, ahead of him. And now, at the time, I like scary Terry McLaurin. I made videos about it. One of the few things I was ever right about. Anyway, Charvarius Ward could probably shut him down, though. So if he plays, that's a big deal. If he doesn't play, he might not. I don't know. All of a sudden, the cornerbacks would be... and that's another thing, right? So Kyle said, hey, if it's questionable, if it's on the fence, we want to be careful with our guy. Well, if they're on the fence with Charvarius Ward and he ends up not playing, then the starting corners are Diamador Lenore and Janoris Jenkins, because Ambry Thomas is injured too. So really, if Ward and Mason don't play, this game becomes kind of interesting. If they do play, the Niners should win comfortably. But without Ward, you got Lenore and Janoris Jenkins out there. And knowing DeMeco Ryans the way I do, the way he seems to think, he's not going to be aggressive in his coverages if those are his two corners. He's going to play off. He's going to play zone. And Taylor Heineke could nickel and dime the Niners defense all day. And a bad quarterback could end up completing 75% of his throws. We've seen that happen to the Niners sometimes. So, again, I think Charvarius Ward probably will play, but the Niners have very little to play for. Maybe they'll be careful, in which case this game gets interesting.